What's up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt. Today I'm going to be talking more about One Piece Burning Blood for the PS4 and PS Vita. Now before I start this video, this scan is from Shonen Games, and if you guys want to see the image in full quality, then I will link it in the description, so make sure you go see it and support Shonen Games, because they do make the translations that we are all able to see for all of these games, especially for this one, because this one is actually very in-depth with this new system, and I will talk about that more in this video, more in-depth. So this scan gives us a few new screenshots of One Piece Burning Blood, showing us a little bit more fighting between new characters. We also get to see Law, who a lot of people actually wanted to be in the game, and I have no real doubt about him being in the game before. I think he was going to be in the game from the start, and he is in the game, so that's a nice thing for confirmation. Now, the thing that's really big about this scan is the mechanic that they're introducing with the Logia type users. So the Logia type users like Crocodile and Smoker, who can, manipulate their body to turn into a certain element like smoke or sand, they are going to be working a little bit differently than every other character. So pretty much, for those of you who don't know, in One Piece there are three types of devil fruits, or usually three types of devil fruits that they're named: Paramecia, Logia, and Zoan. Now keep in mind that I really mostly read the manga, so I may pronounce some things wrong, so if I do, I apologize, but that's just how it is. I really don't watch the anime that much, but yes, that is pretty much the three types in One Piece. And Logia users can change their bodies to pretty much make themselves, you could hit through them. So just like we saw in the trailer, Luffy was trying to hit Crocodile, but every hit that Luffy was doing was going straight through him. It says in the scan, you'll be also able to relive and wield the Paramecia type users' unique skills. Not only the Paramecia type users, but you will also be able to control the non-physical power of the Logia type users' abilities. Those who do not have the devastating power of Haki only have the choice to find and then strike at their opponent's weak point. So this is a very interesting mechanic, and I kind of didn't expect them to actually put this in the game. I thought that this sort of thing wouldn't really be a big thing, because it would be somewhat of a different game mechanic that a lot of people probably wouldn't either get, or something that would be very hard to fight against. So people who don't have Haki though, I'm wondering, like Nami, how are they going to be in the game? And if so, they are in the game, what are they going to do? Because against Logia type users, that would make them seem a little bit OP. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below about that. What do you guys think about fighting against Logia type users with people who probably don't have the skills, or I guess the Haki, to fight them? Usopp has Haki, but he only has Ken Bunshoku Haki. So that's something that I'm wondering about. So for those of you who don't know, in One Piece there are three types of Haki: Ken Bunshoku Haki, Buso Shoku Haki, and Hao Shoku Haki. Now these are three types of Hakis that are actually pretty different. Now Ken Bunshoku Haki is actually, it's Haki that will only allow you to sense the presence of others, even if they are concealed from a view or too far to see naturally. So it's not really a Haki. It's probably the weakest Haki, or at least from what I'm seeing. Keep in mind, I haven't fully caught up on the manga. I'm only around chapter 600, 610. That's only where I am. But really, from this point that I'm seeing, it doesn't seem like that Haki is incredibly strong. And for Boshoku Haki, it allows someone to have invisible armor around themselves. Many of you have probably seen this with Luffy. Luffy's done it with his arm, where his arm turns black. He hardens his arm. That's where having like some sort of armor around his arm. And Usopp doesn't have that. So I'm wondering how Usopp, if he does get put into the game, which, who knows, he may get put into the game, he may not, but if he is put into the game, I'm wondering how he will be implemented and how he'll be able to fight against someone like Crocodile or Smoker, someone who is a Logia type user who can't be fought like that. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below about that. So this is something that's actually very big and actually really tough to understand at the current moment. We really will need to see a lot more stuff about the Logia users and everything like that. Obviously, there will be some different ways to fight against them with other kind of Paramecia type users, like, Luffy. So tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. So I don't know if there's going to be some sort of mechanic to where you're able to, fight someone like Crocodile or anything like that when they're off guard, when you're playing a certain character, so that you can actually damage them. But that is the only way that you can really fight Logia users, or at least that's how it seems in the game. So tell me what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you guys think that there's going to be some sort of mechanic put in to where you can, sneak up on somebody in some way to defeat them like that? Tell me in the comments down below. But yes, that is really it for this scan. There really isn't a lot more. This is really just talking about this new system that they're going to be putting in One Piece Burning Blood. This was the first scan for One Piece Burning Blood, and they will be releasing more every single month, so keep an eye out for that. I will be posting more videos about this game, even some that aren't about the scans, talking about just the game in general. So make sure you stay tuned if you guys are going to want to see more stuff about One Piece Burning Blood. Yeah, that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like down below, as well as subscribe if you are new. Maybe you like One Piece content, then make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and peace out.